Sara with the Wreath Shop here. Gonna make the pink Halloween wreath. Pop on and say hi. Let us know you're here. Trying to make sure, I think we just went live. There we go. I've got this delayed, of course. Hey, Sonia. Okay. I've got the camera so far away from me. I don't know if I'll be able to see. I think I can. So I got my other phone so I can see what you're saying. I was going to try to do a live sale today with the pink and orange, black, pink, and orange Halloween tree that Sonia and Lisa did. But I got here and realized I forgot my laptop like I always do. And the last time we tried using the iPad, it didn't work well. So we're gonna try to hit the live sales next week and start doing those. We'll try to start doing a bunch of those. But for today, I wanted to make the pink Happy Halloween wreath kit. Sherelle with Crafty Pants Wreaths did our first version of this several weeks ago, I think last month. But that one sold out, so we had to redo it with some different ribbons. So it's a new kit with different ribbons now, and I'm gonna make it up for y'all today. Miss Julie already did the mesh for me. Everybody should know how to do that. If you don't know how to do the mesh, cut your each, you have, the kit comes with the roll of pink and the roll of black mesh, and you cut each one at 18 to 19 inches each, so you end up cutting the whole roll, and then you curl and scrunch it. And we do have a video on YouTube. There's a fall wreath that just says how to make a deco mesh wreath with one of our wreath kits, and that shows you the basics of how to do it. Hi Tracy, thanks for hopping on, guys. So I do have extras. We're gonna see what we want to add on. I think I want to add on these Phoenix tail fern sprays. I love these. And you get the bundle, it's very inexpensive, and you get the bundle, it's like 3 stems in it, but each stem has, I don't know, a ton of stems. So you get a bunch of these, and these are awesome for Halloween. Okay, so the ribbons that we have with this kit are now these. Aren't they pretty? I love this glitter diagonal striped one. Super fun with all the perfect colors to go with this sign. I also have a couple of the fuchsia antique gems that I might add 1 or 2 in there. I think I probably am. And we also have these ghosty sprays with the pink stars on them. I mean, they kind of go perfect with the sign with that ghost. So I think we're probably gonna use those. Okay, where to start? Mesh is done. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put a sign over to the side and do a big bow over here, and then add a gem up in the middle. You can get that, like the bow over here on the left, and then do those. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach my sign first. I think I'll do the bow then, and then I might do all the other extra ribbons last. We will see. Happy Friday. Anybody have kids back in school? Woo-hoo. Although it's probably about time to pick them up now. I am actually home this weekend. Yay! I'm gonna try to catch up on life and things around the house. We were thinking about going to the lake, but it's too darn hot. It's 100, I don't even know, what is it, 103 today or something? It's ridiculous. And there's a cool front coming through next week. I can't wait for it. It's supposed to drop like 10 degrees at the lake. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this off of here. Again, guys, I'm Sara with The Wreath Shop. You can find us at thewreathshop.com. We have all your wreath making and tree decorating supplies. And we have a ton of wreath kits. So just go to the website and click on wreath kits and you can find all of them. Too hot today. I know. It's too hot every day. Blech. I actually had to get a new AC unit at the lake last week as I was trying to get to Connecticut to move our daughter into college, into her new apartment. So talk about an expensive week. Mine and my husband's 25th anniversary is next week. You know what we're doing for it? We're gonna go to the lake and enjoy the cool front because we don't have the time or the money to go anywhere else. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna use my staple gun to attach the chenille stems on here. I am just going to, because this is over on the side, I'm just gonna attach 2 chenille stems to it. I'm trying to figure out where best. Yeah, I'm just gonna put 2 chenille stems at the top, middle, and top bottom. Do I have staples? No. Nope. Maybe. Staple guns kill me. The bane of my existence. There we go. Again, I always lean mine up a little and just shoot it lightly to keep the staples from going all the way through. Anybody have any plans for the weekend, or is everybody just staying inside in the air conditioning? I will be inside in the air conditioning. So I'm just gonna wrap these chenille stems where there's already ties. I'm just wrapping it completely around the mesh and the metal frame and then twisting those chenille stems to tie it down. Anybody here watch Sonia last night make that gorgeous Christmas poinsettia swag? The traditional red and green, but it was really elegant and pretty. It's gorgeous. If you didn't see it, go back and look at it. What else? If you didn't see it, hi Janie, what beautiful colors of the mesh. What are they? Janie, this is our pink Happy Halloween wreath kit. And it uses the black, I don't know if it's the breeze mesh or the wide strip mesh. I think it's the wide strip mesh, but I'm not sure. And then the fuchsia, the hot pink, is just the metallic deco mesh, and I think it's called hot pink. Y'all, my brain does not work anymore. I don't remember things so good anymore. Wide strip black mesh. Thank you, Julie. Hi, Karen. Yes, I know. Super surprising to see me on here, right? I'm actually in town, getting caught up on things. Okay, so I just did 1 chenille stem at the top and 1 on the bottom to attach that, and then I'm probably going to come back and add glue to make sure it sticks where I want it in the direction that I want it. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Yeah, so see, I forget. I'm not used to going live, so I forget to link the products. Okay, and then We're gonna do one of these jewels up here and a big bow over here. Again, since more of you are hopping on now, these are the lovely ribbons we have that go in the kit. And I'm gonna make a big bow to go on the right side of the wreath with these. Let's see how I do. I got practice the other day. If you didn't see, I posted another YouTube video with our trick or treat wreath kit that showed you how to use that wreath kit and make a large bow on the bottom and do the cheer bows around it. And I added in some florals. It was really cute. Okay, so getting all my ribbons out of order. I cannot see that far. Oh, hey, Lisa Kellum. Hi, Sabrina. Thanks for hopping on, guys. Okay, so Sonia did pin the kit down at the bottom for us. Trying to decide which one to go on the bottom. Really doesn't matter. We're gonna do stripes on the bottom. Move this out of the way so you can see. Using my easy bow maker. Sonia, how many loops should I do with the bottom one? I've got 5 ribbons, 3 2.5 inch. Should I just do 2 or 4 on the bottom? What do you think? What is? Yes, I am at the table. It's amazing. Like, I'm an old lady. I got my readers because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to see anything. Well, that's too far for my readers. I can see this. My eye doctor keeps messing with my contacts, trying different stuff, and I can never see. So I'm just gonna leave a long tail here. It's 10 to 11 inches long. And I'll probably trim it up. Did you answer me 4? That's what I was thinking, Sonia. Yeah, we're gonna do 4 loops on the bottom. Again, we might do 2 of the other 2.5 inch over that. We'll see. Let me know what you think. I'm so indecisive, I can never decide. I'm gonna do 6-inch loops here. I feel like when I make them bigger, they're just too big. 1, 2. And I was saying when I popped on, I had wanted to do a live sale today with one of the trees, but I forgot my laptop and the iPad just doesn't work very well. So we're gonna shoot for it maybe Monday, and then I'll try to hop on and do more live sales. Julie's gonna try to help me by making the collections and pulling all the things. It's just very time consuming to do all that stuff. And that's why Miss Julie did the mesh for me. We're gonna have her making wreaths in no time. Hi, Kathy. Okay, good to see everybody. Good to catch up. What'd she say? I cannot see that far. 2 for the next one. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Sonia and Lisa are the experts. I go so long in between making wreaths. I'm also going to try to do another YouTube video for doing like a fall sunflower like grapevine wreath next week. We will see. Okay, so this is one of the ribbons that's in a vertical pattern like this. And of course, it's not the right direction for me to give it a little tail at the top, so that's fun. This is, okay, this will work. I'm gonna go ahead and run my tail. And I'm going to twist that, and I'm just doing 2 loops this time. I'm just gonna make it a tiny bit smaller than the loops under it, so like 1/2 inch smaller. Sonia, I tried doing your method last week with that YouTube video where I spread out all the loops so they look nice and pretty on here. It made a mess when I tried to take it off of the Easy Bow Maker. I could not figure that out. It did not stay stacked and normal. It made a big old mess. So I gotta keep it stacked on top of each other. So now my ghosts are going to end up upside down on this tail. So we are going to fix that. So, you know what, I'm thinking you could do a third loop if you want. I don't think I want to, because then you end up with your tails on the other side. So I'm just gonna leave a little extra section. It's just gonna get hidden in my bow and you won't see it. And then I'm just going to pull it through this way. I'll go ahead and cut a short tail up here. We could end up cutting it completely off later. We'll see. So I just did 2 loops on that one and 2 tails. A lot of practice, right? Which I do not have. Okay, love this ribbon. Haven't used it yet, but it goes so perfectly with so many of the pink Halloween things now. I love that it has the pink and the orange and the black and a touch of white. It is satin, but it's got these nice plastic edges so it'll shape nicely for your bow. And we're just gonna do 2 loops and 2 tails again. I'm gonna keep this one the same size as the ghost loops, since I only did 2. Lisa, how are you doing after your procedure? Are you feeling good? Do you have energy? That's nice and quick. 2 loops, 2 tails, super easy. Just keep layering my bows. Got this fine glitter. I think it's the fine glitter in fuchsia. It's the perfect color to go with that sign. Is Lisa still there? Lisa, come back. Okay, I'm going to do 4 loops with this one because it's a 1.5 inch and I just want 4 loops with it. I'm going to make this one 1/2 inch shorter than the loops underneath it. We still have fall and Halloween coming in, guys. There's still shipping delays, lots of stuff coming in really late. So there's lots of new stuff that I've been waiting all summer for, excited about. It's still not here yet and still coming. We will probably still be getting Halloween in September when we're normally done with it. You'll get to see more new stuff. Okay. And then the kit does come with this 7/8 inch ribbon too. So it comes with 5 ribbons. Get this pop of orange on the top. Sonia, what do you normally do with your 7/8 inch? Do you do 4 loops, 2 loops, 3 loops. I don't know what to do. Guide me, Sonia, guide me. I am making these shorter. These are good, like inch shorter loops. Sonia, come back. Tell me, how many loops should I do? It looks like we need 4. We're gonna do 4. Lisa's good. She's been running around like a crazy person again. Oh, good. Good to know. As long as she doesn't overdo it. Hey, Sherelle, Miss Crafty Pants. You'll see the beautiful fall swag that Sherelle made. Was that this past, I think it was just this past Sunday. Seems like ages ago. She's gonna do something else for us in another week. To figure out what she's gonna do. All right, I've got my bow done there. I am going to, I'm gonna use a zip tie and a chenille stem on this. Running my zip tie through in between the 2 pegs and up between these 2 tails to make sure I get it in the right direction. You can't see up close, guys. Okay. I'm pulling that off of there and trying to pinch it good and tight without slipping everything. Flip it over. And I'll pull that zip tie, not all the way tight. I gotta leave a little space. I'm gonna keep that pressed down with my finger and run my chenille stem through there. I'm gonna use the chenille stem to attach it to the wreath. Y'all, for real, I can't see anything. Okay, then I pull that nice and snug to get my bow nice and tight so nothing's gonna move in there. The swag already sold, yay! Y'all, if you didn't see, you'll have to go back through our Facebook page, look at the videos from Sunday nights to see what Sherelle made. There's a picture of it on our page too, of course. Very pretty. And then Sonia did the fall welcome wreath in the soft mulberry and wine colors on Tuesday. It was super pretty. And the gorgeous Christmas swag in an elegant red and green she did last night. Okay, so I'm just eyeballing, placing things, making sure I get things where I want them. I'm placing this bow pretty much directly across from the sign. Except I'm grabbing the zip tie and the chenille stem to clip that off. Oh, I'm so sad we left our daughter in Connecticut last week. Well, on Monday we left and came here, but we were last week we were getting her settled in her new apartment, and she's got a roommate at school. It's her first apartment, but she says she's probably not gonna come back and move back home anymore, not for the summer or anything. I'm so sad. I gotta let them fly. We still have her older sister at home, keeping us plenty busy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dovetail all of these tails before I start fluffing it. Hope if I get them even lengths. Can't see anything above that pinned link. It's so nice when Julie does all the mesh for me. It's so tedious and time consuming, and I can just go right to the fun stuff. Gotta get her doing the whole thing soon. I love this glitter ribbon, the fuchsia glitter ribbon too. It's so pretty. Okay. Get that out of the way, and now I'm gonna fluff my bow. And we always start at the bottom and make our X's with each bow. Making a big X and then fluffing each loop up and out. We have our ghosts, ghosties. I do want that tail that I had left over to show. Fluff and fluff. Hey Tina, how's it going? I am so ready for this weekend. Felt like I didn't have a day off because we were setting up our daughter's apartment all through the weekend and into Monday, and then came back Monday night and was swamped with work. And of course, my other daughter had a show down in Dallas Tuesday night. My son's birthday on Wednesday. It's been a busy week. Daughter released a new single today, so there's that too. It always comes with a lot of stuff. Okay, so here's what we've got going so far. We've got the sign and the bow. I'm just going to, I am gonna add a little bit of glue on the bottom of my sign to make sure it sticks. I don't want it straight up and down. I kind of want it leaning a little bit. And I want to make sure it stays that way. I don't want it glued down to my bow. I'm just gluing it kind of down onto the mesh. Okay. Okay. And then I do want to take a jewel and add one up there, I think. I wish I had those light pink ones. Y'all buy up too fast. Tons of the fuchsia, but I can't hold on to the light pink gems. I think I will do my bows. Okay, I'm gonna add my ribbon tails just around the outside first, and then go from there, figure out what I wanna do. I really do wanna, I'm definitely adding these in. These are gonna be awesome. Yes, everyone loves the bling, but the light pink, why? They just love the light pink for some reason. Okay, what am I doing? Y'all, my brain, it does not work anymore. Does anybody else have that problem? Please tell me everybody has that problem. Okay, I'm gonna cut my tails at 13 inches to go on the outer ring. I have no idea what I'm even gonna match up with what yet. I'm just winging it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut 5 of everything since there's 10 sets of ties on the outer wreath frame, and we'll alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's right, 4, 5. I think my husband has a memory problem. Look if I know what day it is, right? Do I see a black gem? No, I don't know what you see. It's fuchsia. I don't know where you thought you saw black. This is also fuchsia. There's one that's fatter and one that's skinnier. Gotta figure out which one I want to use. I'm gonna do my dovetails all at one time with my amazingly sharp scissors. Don't forget we have all the tools, the cutting mats, the rotary cutter, the super sharp scissors, the bow makers, chenille stems, we have it all. Lisa, don't be looking on Facebook while you're driving. Hopefully you're on your way home. Go home. Go home, Lisa, go home. Your tablet. Sonia, what does that mean? Your tablet. What does it mean? What about my tablet? Are you talking to me? Okay. These at 13 inches. 1, 2. I forgot my laptop. Yes, I can't. I just have way too many things going through my brain every day, and at any given time, I can't keep up with it all. And I'm too old for it. My kids are worried about me. My husband worries about me. It's fine. It's fine. I think that's what she thought was a black gem. Oh, my phone. My other phone. My husband was just saying I need a vacation. I don't have time for vacation. I took a vacation a few weeks ago. Just sat at the lake house for a week and tried to ignore all emails and phone calls. It was nice. Okay, is anybody doing anything fun this weekend? Hey, Cindy. Haven't seen you in a while. Of course, I haven't seen anybody in a while. Does anybody live up north where you can actually go outside and do stuff? I get mad in the summer. I just get mad. If I'm an outdoor person, I want to go do stuff. I don't want to be stuck inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Maybe I'll have Julie pre-cut these for me next time too. My birthday party for my granddaughter. Margaritas. Yes, of course. Birthday party's fun. Yeah, Julie, margaritas. So Tina, do you have the heat wave up there too, or is it cooler? It's like 103 here or something ridiculous. There's a cool front next week. I think it's supposed to drop to 97. Woo! But it says at the lake it's gonna be like 89. So don't be surprised if you don't see me here. I'd rather do margaritas. Having friends over for barbecue. Oh, that's nice. Too hot for that. Hi, Kay. Yes, love the pink with the orange. Almost done cutting my tails. Oh, what Miss Julie brought me. This is the glitter black diamond. I forgot about that. We could try to work that in. We'll see. It's a high of 88. Yeah, that's when we get a big cool front, or it's fall. That's when it gets to 88. I completely forgot about these diamonds. We have them in a fuchsia too. They were supposed to be a light pink, but they came in fuchsia. That's what I was saying, just like, I could easily do live sales every single day and never get through everything. We have way too much stuff, y'all. Too much. And I don't have the time to do live sales every day. So I just feel like I have a ton of catching up to do right now on that stuff to make sure y'all see all the goodies. Gonna be a hermit and pack Christmas D-stash boxes. Oh, that's fun. So Lisa, you're working this weekend. Karen, hot in Florida, but dropped in high 80s. I didn't know it did that in Florida in the summer. I can't deal with the humidity. I wake up in the morning, it's like 6:30 and you go outside and it's just hot and heavy. It's just, bleh. There's no escape. Told Bo, sometime very soon we are moving north for the summers. I can't do this. That's the cool front you had. How did you get a cool front? It's not fair. We go in next week. I always say, it seems like every year in August, at some point in the middle to late August, there's like one day when we get this crazy cool front and you can actually go outside in the middle of the day or like walk your dog. Otherwise, you have to do it at 6:30 in the morning. I'm not really sure what to do. I'm gonna add these later. Okay, let's see, what do we want to pair up? Well, we're gonna have solids with stripes, and then we're gonna have ghosties with the glitter stripes, and then we'll throw the orange 7/8 inch in. Sure, everybody knows what we're doing. Just crisscrossing in the middle and pinching it and adding it into the ties on the outer wreath frame. The outer ring of the wreath frame, whatever. Twist them in there and just fluff them and give them a pretty little curl. And we're gonna alternate all the way around. My hair is tickling my face. So Lisa, you still have D-stash boxes going? Karen says, don't know, but on 70s for a couple days. Oh, at night. It might get to like 78, maybe 75. Southwest Florida, and it's 90 at 4 p.m. What? Why? Why is it not 103? Right? Yes. We get 1 or 2 good days. 96 now. It's 86. What lake do you like to go to? Kay, we have a little house on Lake Eufaula in Oklahoma. Why Oklahoma, you may say? One, the property taxes there are way cheaper than Texas because they have a state income tax and Texas does not. Property is cheaper there. Property taxes are cheaper there. And since we live far north of Dallas, we don't have to drive through Dallas to get there. So we don't have to go through Dallas traffic. So that's really nice. We just drive through a bunch of like rural countryside to get there. And it's a huge lake. It's a big fishing lake. People come from all over to go fishing there. And it's just, it's so big and just like, you know, spreads out like a spider web, goes in different directions. So there's so much to explore. And then one of my friends bought a house there, a few houses down from us, and we have great neighbors. Actually, I was there the other weekend and they had friends over and I was there by myself. So we like to take our boats up the lake and go to the marinas and go to lunch or dinner. So we went to lunch and then we decided to go explore a part of the lake we hadn't been to before, and we found like the teenagers jumping off the rock cliffs down into the water, and we decided to do it too. Scary but fun. We did it. Didn't die. Yay. It's yeah, it's Lake Eufaula. It's E-U-F-A-U-L-A. I gotta pay attention or I'm gonna mix these ribbons up. But I always like a good adventure, doing something different. There's lots of good hiking around there too. It's very hilly and rocky. It's kind of like, it's almost like it's at the beginning of the Ozarks kind of. And like as you travel east and northeast, it gets more mountainous. But there's trying to think of the mountain ranges. Of course, these are Oklahoma mountains, so they're more like big giant hills. They're not like Colorado mountains. The Ouachita Mountains, and there's one that starts with a K. You should definitely go out there. It's getting more noticed, found, discovered by DFW people. It's mostly people, Oklahomans that go there from Tulsa and Oklahoma City. But now the DFW area people are discovering it. Everybody likes to go to Broken Bow. Broken Bow is super fancy, and they've gotten the town built up for tourists. with all the cute things. Eufaula is more rural, but they're doing a good job getting more like restaurants and things to do. But it's mostly outdoors stuff. Oops. I went to the wrong live. Bucket list, yeah. Ooh, that reminds me, bucket list. When we were getting my daughter set up last week in Connecticut, we were going to go to IKEA to see if they had anything she wanted. And the nearest IKEA was in New Haven, Connecticut, which is where Yale is. And I know they have this super cool library. It's like the Beinecke Rare Books and Manuscripts Library. And I've been dying to go ever since she started going to school there. And IKEA was total bust. She didn't like anything. She likes to thrift and is more boho and did not like any of the IKEA stuff, of course. So we had lunch next to the Yale campus, super cute little area. And of course I was like, we're right here. I have to go check out the library. So we actually went to the art gallery first. It's really just like a museum, but that was really cool. And then we went over to the library and found it's just full of old rare books and manuscripts. There was stuff from Aristotle. There are all these books from like the 15th century and before. And it's just so cool. Like, oh my gosh, you just have to see it. It's amazing. Go look up pictures. You look it up on Instagram, see pictures. It's super cool. And it's all encased in glass. So it's like this big cube encased in glass, in a glass wall, to protect all the books from fire and sunlight and all that stuff. It's like a book lover's dream. So cool. Did I skip something? No, here we go. See, I'm not paying attention. I can't find my, oh, remember now. Julie said one of the ties came off and she used a chenille stem to tie it on. So that's what I'm looking at here. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Y'all know the PVC ties do sometimes bust and come off the wreath frame. It's not a big deal, just keep your chenille stems handy. You just tie a chenille stem to the frame and use that in its place. Okay, let me fix this real quick. I wish I could see that far, I really do. Wish y'all could just talk back and I could hear you. That would make things so much more easier. Like, you need to have a big TV up with big print. Yes, Kay, it's all your fault. Did it happen on 2 of them? I think it did. 2 of them on here that's like this. Julie's yelling from her office, yes! I guess it's better that we end up using the wreath frame that's busted rather than sending it to one of y'all. Sorry, I'm just reattaching this chenille stem. Okay. You don't want a bunch of crazy frayed edges showing. At least these are underneath the sign, so they're hidden. Okay, and then we still have to add the orange. Just wasn't sure where I wanted it. I think we'll add it in with the one that doesn't have any orange. That makes sense. Wanted to thank you for helping me with the Texas Tech colors. My daughter's wreath came out really nice. I don't know who helped you, Patricia. It was not me. Maybe it was Julie or Sonia. I don't know. Okay, for this, I think I'm just gonna do little half bows. I'm gonna add those in. Like that pop of orange in there. And no, I'm not measuring. Did Julie say, was it her? Yes, it was Julie. Thank you, Sandy. It is super fun. I love these colors. I love the pink and orange together. With the black, of course. Almost in here, and we'll start adding some goodies. I think I'll do maybe a cheater bow up here to have something good to glue that gem onto, and also give it kind of a backdrop so it'll stand out. Oh yes, pink is very popular for Halloween now. It was last year too. Was it the year before? Was it just starting to get popular in 2022 maybe? And then went really big last year. And so it's back. I think people just like seeing something different every once in a while. Okay, I finished those. Okay, I have to figure out what I want to do up here to put the jewel on, and which size jewel do I want. And I also have our little ghosties. I don't know about the jewel. Yeah, we want the jewel. Okay, I need a bow there to make that stand out. Do you have copper jewels in stock? Sherelle, I'm not sure. Julie can check if she's listening and let you know. A bow, I need a bow. Okay. I want one that will stand out. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to do a cheater bow. That's what we're gonna do. That's what I said. Cheater bow. But I'm gonna make sure it's not too terribly long. Take over everything. Again, I'm not measuring anything, but if you want a smaller one that isn't too big, I think like 23 inches is good. Just 2 kinds of copper gems in stock. Oh, well, we do have some copper. That's good to know. I love the copper gems for fall. They're so pretty. And apparently everybody else did too, because we couldn't keep them in stock. I think I'm gonna leave out this pink because of the fuchsia gem, and we'll just add the orange on there. Okay, so I'm just spreading these out and then pinching to make their loops at the top. And I'm gonna twist the bottom piece of each ribbon to make sure the pattern shows. We end up with like one upside down ghost. It's fine. I forgot my orange. Do the orange to pop, and we have this cute little half bow. It's like a bow bouquet. I think that's what we should start calling them, a bow bouquet. A bouquet of a bow bouquet. A bouquet of ribbons. All right. I'm gonna put this one up here. This will be a nice pretty little backdrop for our jewel. I can't see what it looks like, but I'll show you, and then I'll turn around so I can see it. Oh, my ribbons are always getting stuck to my mesh. could do that one, or you could do the glitter black diamond. It doesn't pop quite as much. So we're gonna do the jewel. And you can run a chenille stem through the top of this and wire it down too. Maybe I'll do that too. Let me see if I can get one to reach. Yeah, I'm just gonna tie that onto the frame just in case. And then I'm gonna hot glue that down onto the mesh and ribbons. But I'm gonna make sure my loops don't get smushed. I want those to be pretty and show. Making sure none of my big bow is under there too. Oh, I had to save that. That was close. Sonia, I absolutely love how you organized all my tools and chenille stems in the buckets. Still love it. It's so handy. It's so nice. Bouquet. There you go, Sonia. A bouquet. Still just trying to adjust it where I want it. I think that's good. I gotta refluff my bow because I just smushed it. Okay, now what else? I'm gonna do another cheater bow at the bottom down here, just like I did. I'm gonna measure this time. I'm gonna go to 23 inches. I don't know why I'm cutting more. I'm not paying attention. I just need one piece of each ribbon at 23 inches. This is gonna be a big old cheater bow with all this ribbon. I gotta dovetail everything. What's going on in the crafting world? I am out of the loop. Anything interesting? Are there any conventions going on? Any workshops? What am I missing? didn't how I organize mine. Well, you did a good job, Sonia. I'm too lazy to take the time to organize my stuff. I just get in there and go. So normally I just like to do one of these at a time, and then I just layer them. Putting the ghosts that go the right direction in the front, and pinch and twist the back one. And then your hand cramps up, trying to pinch everything. Here we go. So I'm just adding this one to the bottom middle. Make sure your ghosts are facing the right way. Spreading out my black and white. Make sure all of your tails are facing the right direction. I can't remember things, I can't talk. Okay, I'm just gonna add some more ribbon coming out from underneath this sign too. So a couple more tails. I'll just use what I cut here. What size is the wreath form? Lily, it's a standard work wreath form that's a 15-inch form. This is all part of our pink Happy Halloween wreath kit that you can find at the wreath shop. The gem is not included, and the other extras I'm gonna add on are not included, but it includes the sign and the mesh and all 5 ribbons. Just go to, it's actually pinned at the bottom there. You can click on that and it'll take you to it. And I just did a cut 13-inch ribbon tails and added them all around the outside of the wreath, the outer ring. I did one big bow and then some cheater bows around the inside. I keep trying to make wreaths without as much ribbon and filling them with other stuff, but I just always feel like I need to add ribbon. don't know how people do that. If you'd like to measure your cheater bows, I usually cut them at about 23 inches. And we twist that back tail of each ribbon so you can see the pattern. And we don't want our bows to hide our sign. So always pull the ribbons out away from your sign. Okay, how's it looking so far? I can't see it. Yay, it's looking cute, looking cute. Then we're gonna add our extras. Fuchsia ribbon, yes. It's a 1.5 inch, I think it's called a fine glitter. I don't know if it's the fine glitter or crystal shine. There's so many different types of glitter, but they're all awesome. I'm going to start adding in my Phoenix tail fern sprays, right? Something like that. I was saying earlier, they come with 3 stems bundled together, but each stem has multiple stems on it. So you only need 1 bundle, and they're a good price. They're somewhere around $6 or $7. This was something I had pulled out too. We have this orange and black eucalyptus pumpkin spray. This is something that you could also add in. It adds the black and orange in there. That's cool. But I love these. I'm just gonna rip them off. There's so many stems. So if you use it sparingly, I mean, you could probably just use 1 stem per wreath, and then you still have 2 more for other projects. And I'm just gonna start adding these in. You can glue them in, you can wrap them around the wreath frame. They are wired. I'm gonna try wrapping it around and see if it'll, no. Yeah, no, they're a little too long. I'm just gonna cut them a little shorter and glue them. It'll probably be easier. Y'all, we have so many ribbons, so many great ribbons. And if it's pink, it may not necessarily be in the Halloween ribbons. So just go look under all the ribbons and sort by color. Glue pot might also be a good thing to use for these. If you can just get it to glue down to the mesh. I just use my wire cutters to stick it down on there. I just try to put them in far enough so they're not sticking way out all crazy, and then try to get them fairly even with the others. But you get a bunch in a bundle, so use as much as you want. You can still just wire these. They are plenty wired. You don't really need to glue them, but I will. We just got a shipment from Jascatina with more mesh and ribbons, I believe. And Julie is adding those right now, I believe. So you should see more new Christmas stuff. I don't know if there's some fall and Halloween ribbons that are still coming in, or if it's just Christmas. The glue stick, I use Gorilla Glue. That is the only thing I trust to hold everything. And I use the Surebonder glue gun. Both the glue gun and the Gorilla Glue sticks are very popular in the wreath making community. So if you'll notice how these do extend out past your wreath, so it makes your wreath look larger so that you can sell it for more. Again, this is the Phoenix Tail Fern spray that I'm adding in. I tried to add ideas for extras in the listing of the wreath kit. I don't know if I added this one or not, but it's the Phoenix Tail Fern spray. It comes in multiple colors. There's a pink, a green, a burgundy, orange, black, of course. One of my favorite pieces to add in. I need one more little piece. Need a real door back here to hang this on to see. I have a bunch of doors around this room. So there it is with those added in. I'm probably still gonna have to fix the position of my gem when I'm done. Ah! My ghost. Where did my ghost go? You guys. The ghost flew away. Here he is. I think they were just glued on here. We're gonna fix him. So, oh, did she just add birch ribbon? I have no idea what's on there. I haven't looked. Okay, I'm gonna add my little ghosties and I think we're gonna call it. I'm gonna add one up here. One in here. Hold on. I figure out which direction this is going. Just trying to make him somewhat symmetrical. I'm gonna have to keep fixing him because I keep manhandling him and ripping him off. Unless this is a different one. Guys, these ghosts might come off of these sticks. Hot. Just hot glue them back on. You'll probably do a better job than the factory did. I've got glue covered wire cutters. It's fine, it's fine. Glue comes off metal. All Christmas ribbon so far. Did you use black and fuchsia mesh only? Yes. Oh, silver embossed ribbon. Is it the floral embossed? I'm gonna go ahead and add more glue to this one just in case. So my ghosts were sticking way out when I added the little picks in here. just bending the wire a bit to bring them in a little bit. I want this glue to dry before I put it on and burn myself. And you can also just turn them so they're facing the right direction and they're not upside down. I'm doing all the things. So I'm going to wire it in upside down like this, and I'm going to fix it. I'm going to twist him so he's facing the right direction and get the star where you can see it. It's all cute. I feel like this this orange bow is just, this loop is a little too big. Here we go. Hold on, I gotta preview it before y'all see it. Okay, I'm gonna have to hang this up to get it looking just right, but there you go. That's what I did with the pink Happy Halloween wreath kit from the Wreath shop. Added in black Phoenix tail fern sprays, an antique looking fuchsia gem, and the ghosty sprays, little pink ghosty picks. Okay, thanks for hopping on, guys. Thanks for humoring me, keeping me company while I made it. Now I have an example. I can add this to the listing so we can see what it looks like. Yes, the black and white striped ribbon is a huge favorite for Halloween. Love that one. All right, thanks, guys. Stay tuned next week. Like I said, we'll try to do some live sales and maybe live a bunch more. Or I might not be here because the weather will be too nice. We'll see. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.